Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me again, Andy Meehan, your next Republican congressman from Pennsylvania's 1st District. Today's Fireside Message is regarding the article that appeared last Friday, November 8th, in the Philadelphia Inquirer titled, "Stop Putting Politics Ahead of Our Country on Trump Impeachment." The article says that a veterans group named Defend American Democracy paid $250,000 for ads targeting Republicans, including Congressman Brian Fitzpatrick, in 14 districts in an effort to gin up support for the Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi impeachment gambit. My first reaction to this was, what self-respecting veterans group would spend $250,000 in a shameless display of playing politics with Veterans Day while projecting their own sins onto Congressman Fitzpatrick? I'll go out on a limb here and predict that this is nothing more than a Soros-funded front group soiling their collective diapers over the John Durham investigation and the focus on the Obama-Biden-era corruption in Ukraine. I'll bet that $250,000 would buy a lot of medical care and counseling for our veterans. If they were really concerned about our vets, they would have donated that money directly to a worthy veterans charity. So what was Congressman Fitzpatrick's response to this cynical and disgusting attack on him and the sanctity of leaving Veterans Day out of politics? Unfortunately, the response from Congressman Fitzpatrick was the same as usual. The familiar sheepish sounds of silence. Crickets. No response. And we wonder why Democrats ate our lunch last week in the local elections. The highest level elected public official in our district is the target of a political hit job for Veterans Day. And rather than call it out for what it is and take the opportunity to expose the leftist front group, Defend American Democracy, and stand up against the baseless and corrupt impeachment witch hunt, Congressman Fitzpatrick tucks his tail between his wobbly knees and sucks his thumb in silence. Well, Congressman, never fear, because Andy Meehan is here. I'll stand up to defend what little honor you have left. I'll call this shameless and transparently cynical waste of $250,000 on partisan political ads instead of using it to actually help our vets. I'll stand up and fight for what's right and call this nonsense out for what it is. I'll draw the fire and take the heat from the left, and this is precisely why PA District 1 voters will elect me on April 28th, 2020, to send a fighter to Washington to stand up for our values and our president. Never fear, Congressman Fitzpatrick. Andy Meehan is here, and he's got your back. I'm Andy Meehan, and I approve this message.